Okay, so everybody is here. Good evening, everybody. We are starting. My name is Tsebo, and we are here at Tsebo's Tutoring Academy to have our Matric talks. So our theme now is strive to thrive, So our speakers are going to touch on that, which will be Tiisetso Dibakwane, Maliwongo Zita, as well as me, who will be ending. So, without any further ado, we are going to start. So, take out your notebooks and take notes because you are surely going to learn a lot. So, yeah, our first speaker is going to be Tiisetso Dibakwane. I'm ready whenever you are. Please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself.
Oh, hi guys. Yes, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes, we can. We can.
Okay, so as it was said, I'm Tiisetso Dibakwane, and I don't really have much time, so I'm just gonna get into it, right? So I was asked to share my story on how I started my journey and where I am currently. So instead of wasting time, I matriculated in 2021. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, okay. Basically, I was part of the COVID children, so in grade 11, that's when COVID started. So my academic sort of things were taken out in the curriculum. So grade 11 was pretty much easy for me. And then we got to grade 12. I was dealing with the lockdowns and everything. Then I got to grade 12. When we got to grade 12, sorry. Oh, okay. Then I got to grade 12. Everything was pretty much, oh, it was difficult. I don't want to lie. It was difficult. Reason being, I had COVID twice and then I had flu multiple times. So I was dealing with my health and matric on its own. Then I got to prelims, I did my best, also finals. And then at the end of the year, or beginning of the year to go fetch our results, it didn't go that great. I don't want to lie. I had a lot of challenges, I don't want to lie. But then, yeah, but I still managed to finish my matric. So then I decided I'm from East Rand originally, but then I moved to Pretoria. That's where to upgrade my results, because I want them to be better. So this is where I met Tsebo and Mali, which was one of the both of our speakers too. That's where I met them. And yeah, so I was upgrading maths, accounting, physics, and English. Yes, upgrading those four subjects. And then yeah, I don't know, like it was a difficult experience on its own, but of course I had friends like Tsebo and Mali and other friends. I don't remember some of the names, I don't really remember, but I know Tsebo played a huge role in Mali. Tsebo used to help me in accounting and maths, including Mali as well. They helped me through a lot. We were friends actually. We're still friends till this day, believe it or not. And yeah, and then I remember Tibo was telling me he wanted to start the tutoring thing because he wants to help other students. I was like, yeah, go for it. And so I'm actually I'm happy and I'm proud for him actually that he got this far, honestly, because I remember the day we were in maths actually when he was like he wants to start tutoring. Actually, I remember the day, and I was sitting behind him. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is yes, he helped me throughout, and then yeah, I got to prelims. Oh, our prelims were hard. I do want to like prelims were hard, but I still managed to get through it and also wrote our finals. And then yes, I got the marks that I wanted. Uh, and then yeah. So in terms of like what's happening with like the finals and the prelims, yes, prelims and finals they are difficult. I don't want to lie. They're like really hard. But then if you take time and plan your studies, like you see how I worked for me, and I saw you still used to do that as well. You would spend time on things that count the most marks. So you see with maths, you have to spend time doing Euclidean geometry a lot because it counts at kind of a lot of marks. And I remember at the time before our finals, I came to Tsebo and I asked him, Jorge, Tsebo, I don't know what's happening. We weren't supposed to be at school, and I called him and I was like, you need to go to school because I don't know what's happening. And that's why he came to school and then he helped me out and he showed me how to do it. And I got him and I practiced. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety that year and moving as well for frustration and stuff. So like having a group of friends to help you out is actually very important. To study together and help each other out is actually very important. So yeah, so friends and so like having a group of friends to help you out study and the anxiety as well and sharing tips and stuff. It's very important. And then spending time on the things that count the most marks. It is also very, very important. I think don't undermine it. I think for maths, you must spend time on trigonometry and Euclidean geometry. Those things are really, really important. I don't wanna lie. And then for accounting, what? Sorry. Sorry about that. And then for accounting, I think it was the income statements, manufacturing. Those are like the ones that count the most marks. But I think you guys have the exam guidelines every year, and then just check them out and see what counts the most marks. And you must spend time on them because they're gonna help you out a lot. Now, where I am right now. So I applied to various tertiary education, like universities, public universities and stuff, and applied and applied. So what happened is the universities that I applied to, they're very competitive. I don't want to lie. So then I couldn't get space. I was get to go waiting lists, and I was waiting, I was waiting, I was waiting, and at some point they were like, no, you cannot get in because of the capacity. So I was like, okay, it's fine. Instead of sitting at home because I wanna pursue my career, like I wanna become an accountant one day, you know. So I decided, okay, let me try out the private institution curriculum and see how they operate. So I found one in Johannesburg called Regent Business School. The reason why I ended up there is because I liked their approach. So like with their how they sculptured or what's that, like how they planned out their modules it's very practical. So when you are learning at the same time, you also get to have like experience with like business and those type of things. So like yeah, but then I wouldn't encourage you guys to go into private institutions if you don't have funding. That's like one of the biggest roles. I actually got a friend right now who's like going investigation and those type of things because it doesn't have funding. So my biggest advice is just try to do your best with your exams and then make sure you're in a public university because not for the weak. So yes, I'm studying become accounting right now, and yeah, it's got its challenges, but then it's my passion. Like I've always wanted to do accounting. Even you can ask for Tsebo, like I've always wanted to do accounting, and I encourage you guys to follow your passions, study as much as you can, spend time with the books, and take breaks, and yeah, strive to thrive. And I know you guys got this, and yeah, like it's gonna be worth it at the end when you get your results. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, so just surround yourself with the right people and everything should be fine. And yeah, and it was here and Mali, they both here, so they managed to help me. So I think you guys should utilize them and they will help you as much as possible. So yeah, that's it for me for today. Actually, if you guys got any questions, I am feel free to ask me and I will answer your questions. Do you guys have questions for me?
If anybody has a question, you can pose it. But I think the questions we will leave them for the end of our presentations when everybody ends. So for now,
Oh,
thank you for that. Thank you for that. They said